Here we go, To Birth A. Released to a fucking massive success. I guess only To Birth B can top it. We might create To Birth B right now. Let's hope it's not as broken as its like named counterpart. 11,500 new fans. Like 300 and something sales though. 300 something thousand sales. Wait. I can't type. To Birth B. Did I do it all caps? I can't remember. I did To Birth A with a loot PV, right? Let's do To Birth B with a loot PV as well. Did I? Or did I do a handshake event or something? I can't remember. Well, no, I didn't, because there was no like roly-poly thing. Wait, no. Is it cute? Yes. Yes, anything hardcore. Cute loneliness. Cute avant-garde loneliness. Right? Yeah, male hardcore. We are somewhat appealing to the male fantasy. We're very much appealing to a hardcore fantasy. So it was almost 400,000. I'm gonna do 450 this time, which with very high production cost, but we just made a lot of money as well. Okay, sort by cute. Kawagoe Yui is the cutest thing ever, apparently. Here we go. 88, 83, 80, 80, 80. And then we can go over to like the librarians. Oh, come on, you want to... Oops. Oh my god, they're all too spoiled now. Way too fucking spoiled. Oh, I don't want to be in third row. Fuck off. No one queued in the guests. I'm neglecting the guests as well. I don't care. At this point, I don't really care about the mechanics in this game anymore, to be honest. I've seen it all. That's what it feels like, because I took way too much time for this. I kind of want the platinum idol still. But other than that, I'm somewhat done. Here we go. 99 cute. That is pretty cute. And I'm gonna write the lyrics for this. It would be cool if there was a way to train up your like skills while not doing something. I guess the only way you do train up is releasing a lot, like writing your lyrics and stuff, I mean. Anyway, we're gonna... I guess I'm gonna skip ahead to... Next event is gonna be in September. So see you guys then. Alright, the event is ready. And I also did an election and a contest, so we can... Maybe we can manipulate it so that Satomaya is second place or something. I also need an election to level up my fan thingy, I believe. Anyway, you happen to be leaving Shibuya Station one day when you run into Fujimoto. Oh, fancy running into you here. I guess it's not odd that you'd be here in the biggest part of the city, but it is odd to run into someone you know here. Shibuya Station is always packed. Even if you were several meters away from someone you knew, you might not realize it. Everyone's busy. But by now, you might know me well enough to know that I'm a bit of a contrarian. What? Just like me. He's so much like me. And that means that when everyone is busy, there's part of me that wants to take the moment to drink in the scenery. There's something about that dog that makes me want to just slow down for... Which dog are we talking about now? I mean... Oh, Hachiko, yes. I remember now. Yeah, of course. I didn't... Okay, I didn't make the connection, of course, but yeah. I believe it came up in Shibuya Scramble as well, right? The statue of Hachiko. Every time I pass by that statue, it's an opportunity to pause for reflection. I try to be a loyal person, Mr. Delta, but I tend to think of loyalty as a two-way street. In order to receive loyalty, one must be willing to give loyalty in return. It seemed basic to me. Why would I be loyal to a person who isn't going to repay my loyalty? But if you frame it like that, it's not that much different from a quid pro quo. In a way, that kind of approach just seems like trading favors. It's different from true loyalty. Hachiko reminds me of that. Hachiko faithfully waited for his owner every day. Even 9 years after his owner's death, Hachiko came to the train station to wait for his return. Can you imagine a more resolute symbol of unwavering loyalty? It makes it feel like loyalty is something that should transcend death itself. It makes me feel like I should aspire to be the same. Are you the dog or am I the dog? Every time I look at Hachiko, it makes me feel small. It's easy for me to say things like loyalty is a two-way street. But when I look at that statue, it makes me feel like it's not the kind of thing that should be sacrificed for utilitarian ends. Well, considering the history of the original statue, sounds like you're not just talking about a dog. No, if the statue were just a reminder about the story of a loyal dog, that would be one thing. But the statue outside of Shibuya Station isn't the original statue. The first statue of Hachiko was erected in the 1930s. It was then, as it is now, a symbol of a special kind of unwavering loyalty that transcends death. But years later, during the war, the original bronze statue was taken and smelted down so that it could be used to create ammunition. Fucking crazy, right? Like, if you're that desperate for it, Jesus. What do you think of the people who took Hachiko's statue and melted it down? They sacrificed the values. They did what they had to. I think they sacrificed the values. Come on. Yes, I know, war's a different time, but still. When I think about the people who took the original statue of Hachiko and melted it, I'm sure it couldn't have been an easy decision. And I can even see the reasoning. Well, me too, but still, it's not a good thing. There are plenty of people who think that the needs of the living should outweigh the needs of the deceased. But that undercuts the entire story of Hachiko, doesn't it? There was a dog who stayed faithful, to its owner, even years after he had died. Hachiko didn't do the utilitarian thing and abandon his owner. The statue that now stands outside Shibuya Station was built in 1948 after the war. It's sad that the original statue was destroyed. It's good that the statue was eventually rebuilt. Yeah, let's not be sad about what happened, let's be happy about what happened afterwards. I'm glad that the statue was rebuilt. It was a way for the community to regain some of what was lost when the original statue was destroyed. But every time I pass by the statue, it also fills me with a certain sense of melancholy. And it makes me wonder how many times I've made the same mistake in my life. I know what it means to sacrifice one's values for utilitarian ends, Mr. Delta. Where is this going? Please, Fujimoto, stop running in circles, tell me. If I decide after the fact that I made the wrong choice, I can try to rebuild what I destroyed by doing that. But in the end, that which has been destroyed can never really be fully replaced. Isn't there like a Japanese thing where if something is broken and you mend it, it's more beautiful than it was before? I seem to recall something like that, where like people take pottery and fill the cracks with gold to make it more beautiful or something. Whether it's a relationship or a career or a reputation, there are certain kinds of damage that can never be fully undone. I agree. Even if you put in the effort to rebuild it, the scars will always be there. It's a sobering thought. I guess what I'm saying is that if you're faced with the decision of whether to sacrifice your values, it's worth thinking long and hard about whether it's worth it. What are you trying to rebuild? Oh, that's a personal question, Mr. Delta. Maybe I'll tell you the answer someday. But not out here on the street. It's the kind of thing that's best discussed between two friends in private. Friend? In a way, the statue is also a reminder that I should look after my health. Did you know that Hachiko's owner passed away at the age of 53? He died at work. It's pretty young. I know. How do you think a man of my age feels about it? Apparently the thing that did him in was a brain hemorrhage caused by high blood pressure. Fucking hell! I'm only half joking when I say that passing by the statue is the reason I don't smoke anymore. Anyway, it's just something to think about the next time you're thinking about what to have for dinner. Not a smoke? Though considering whether to indulge in vices that are on offer at the convenience store. Maybe that's the second half of the equation, Mr. Delta. You have to look out for the people that you're loyal to, but you also have to look out for yourself. After all, if you have something who's faithfully waiting for you to come home every day, the best way you can repay the loyalty is to take care of your health so you can live a long and happy life together. Yes. Don't lose sight of that, Mr. Delta. Loyalty is important for a lot of reasons, but maybe the thing that's most important is to have people out there who are rooting for you. Actually, it's weird because ever since Babby, I feel like I'm living healthier too because I want to live longer than I did before. Do the thing that would make them proud. He didn't ask me for money. How do I give him money? I want to give him money. Anyway. When did we last release a single? Tiburoth A was released on the 21st, so we can release Tiburoth B in a second, together with all of the other tra-ra around it. Here we go. Get some more fans along the way. I don't have a lot of fans, all things considered. I created some new dishes as well. Look, the menu looks better again. Like, two not so novel menus, but it's alright. Oh yeah, I wanted to do this as well. I can now research this, and I can purchase the equipment. And now we can we have enabled streaming. Your fans can subscribe to your streaming service and watch performances for a monthly fee. The monthly fee for now is gonna be more than a ticket price. So I guess out of convenience, we're gonna make it a little bit more. 2,200 ticket price is gonna be, no wait, let's make the ticket price 2,300. Because being there is better than watching it online, right? Yeah, let's just see this roll in. And the group is gonna be the little abnormality. I guess you can build a theater for every group. Jesus. That's crazy. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure if we're gonna do another audition in this episode or not. I really want a Platinum Idol, to be honest. Let's take another look. She wants to rank 2nd. Satomaya wants to rank 2nd at an election. You can launch the election concert 2 weeks after releasing the single. Yes. Hopefully this will not be a critical fail. That would be fucking embarrassing. Oh my god, it's a crit success. Holy shit. Oh, this is gonna fully sell out. Oh yeah. Yeah, I wish I would have. Yeah, I wish I'd thought of that. Well, 450,000 is crazy good, right? Look at the amount of fans! It's a fucking breakthrough single, isn't it? Tipper FB doing it once more. I mean, Tipper FB always did it for me, but now? This is crazy. God, just like the jumps in money here. That's a Nagano Yui. Okay, the concert isn't ready because it needs to wait 2 weeks. Just 2 more weeks, guys. Okay, 2 more weeks and we'll be back. Alright, pretty good. I mean, of course we topped the charts with this. It's ridiculous. Like, once you get first place and you get the money to really invest in it and you understand the game, sorry that it took so long, it's pretty easy to do. Okay, the 2 weeks should be over like any second now, actually. Just taking a look at my subscribers, it works. It's pretty good. Like, I don't need 100% attendance. I don't have any number for like how good or bad this is, but yeah, well, I guess I can see if I gain more subs this one. Jesus Christ, these sub numbers are crazy. Already my idols have more subscribers than I do on YouTube, which of course isn't that hard. I don't have that many, but I still have a lot. Like, all things considered, there are people out there that have way less subs than I do. Alright, while we wait, let's do an audition. Come on, why not? Oh. We can reset the cooldown for Millie. Shall we do that? Let's reset the cooldown for Millie. I have so much money by now. I can easily do that. I might as well buy research points too. Or is there anything else I want to buy for my research now? I guess, yeah, we can level up all of these to like level 2. Is there any point to that? I wonder. Oh! Hey, got a moment? Yes, go to Sarah. I was wondering if you would be willing to consider buying and placing some succulent plants around the office. What brought this on? Oh, just something I've been reading about recently. What are succulent plants? I know succubuses. Lately I've been reading about how carbon dioxide exposure can affect people's mood and behavior. Specifically, how even small changes in carbon dioxide levels can make people more likely to get headaches and feel more fatigued. Since we're in a big building where we can't open any windows. What? We're kind of at the mercy of the ventilation system. I was thinking that adding some succulent plants around the place could help to reduce the carbon dioxide levels of the air around here. I don't think it works like that. I don't think plants actually do that much. Just a few plants could make a big difference. Big doubt. But plus succulents don't require much watering. So it's not like it would be creating a bunch of work for people to do. They're kind of a miracle plant in a lot of ways, considering how much good they can do and how easy they are to maintain. I'm gonna have to Google this up. Anyway, there's a plant in the background of this picture. You do realize that. What do you think? I don't think it would be too expensive and it could make a difference in people's moods. Plus it would be nice to have a bit of green around the office, don't you think? It can get a bit depressing when things feel too sterile and artificial. People probably ask you for favors all the time. Oh yes, and I always get a favor back. You know what this means? And I know you can't say yes to everything, but could you purchase some succulents for the office? Sure. Why not? I actually like Go to Sarah. She's pretty nice. Really? Great. Thanks so much. That was... There's a sub-story to this now. Shall we read this? Kinda want to finish the audition first. Oh, it will take a little while still. But while I read the story, no time will pass, so... Let's do this and get some more fans. I want to get 275,000 fans. Also, what about the concert? Here, look, we can launch a concert. Boop. Let's take a look at that instead. Have something happening again in these episodes instead of me just... Wow, 5 action cuts. Instead of me just going through the story, I guess. Alright, we start with Tipperith A. Couldn't include Tipperith B yet because it wasn't ready, I guess. Here we go. Might as well pump up the hype a little during these talk breaks. Alright. Already at 100 on the second song. Excellent success chance. We don't need to give her any more stamina. Let's just get some more hype going. Oh no. Let's avoid the spill. Oh my god. Well, it's okay. Let's go for more hype? I don't know. We can always need it, right? I don't know how these systems work with the hype. Is it good to have a lot of hype early on? Do you want the hype at the end? I'll give them stamina because Tanaka-Sara needs it. She can come out of this concert more relaxed than she went in. Here we go, and then... No, I don't think Yes, that is the last song, but I'm not entirely sure. Rehearsal? How do I rehearse more? Oh god, okay. Have a lip sync. Minus 10 hype, that's alright. Natsek is the last song. The hype is slowly rising. We won't finish on 200%, but it's alright. 196% is pretty good, that's a lot of profit again. Alright. And the election, immediately after, with the glass dildo again. The election special! These are the previous election results. The idols on number 3 and 5 are not here anymore. Satomayo wants to rank 2nd at the election. Which means I'm gonna swap the envelope on place 2? What if she wins naturally? She already won 2nd place. Why does she want to be 1st place? Anyway, place 10. 10th place. Tanaka-Sara. She wasn't even in the previous election. 9th place. Go to Sarah, I guess. Go to Sarah. She went down from the previous election. That has got to hurt. Saito Aoi. She went up. She switched places with Goto Sarah. Jesus. 7th place. Oh, a newcomer. It's Kawakui Yui. Yeah. Oh, my heart. 6th place. The other one with the Himika. Ishimori Suzuka. Oh, she was with us in the previous election. Didn't even... Yeah, there she was. 5th place. Saito Karen. And Horinuchi Hinano. Same place as before. I guess Hatanaka Manami is gonna be first place again. 3rd place, Nagano Yui. Wow, she came out of left field. I guess her support in us doing the idol culture thing has really impressed the fans. Okay. Manually pick which idol will take the next place. That means I will cement Hatanaka Manami's 1st place, right? Satomayo! And first place is gonna be Hatanaka Manami. God, imagine if I choose like a newcomer for this. Yeah, there she is. She's just too good, isn't she? It's crazy, that's why I need a Platinum Idol. Anyway, now that I have completed her task... Boop. What do I get for this? Hey, congrats on getting first place in the election. And congrats to you on getting second place. Yeah, second place is nice. It's no first place. You wanted to be second place. I fucking fudged the results for you. I hope you don't feel bad just because I won. I kid. Why would I feel bad about placing second? It's better than I thought I would do. You literally were second last time too. It's pretty dang close to being number one. In fact, now that I've gotten so close to being number one, it actually feels like an attainable goal. That's what I'm going to be shooting for from now on. Well, best of luck. We should all be trying our best, right? You need to remember that Hatanaka Manami started out as like a... Was she a Platinum Idol or a Gold one? I can't remember. And Satomayo is just a regular Silver Idol? Or was she Gold? She started in a way lower place than Hatanaka Manami, though. So it's more impressive, her achievements, I think. I'll certainly be trying my best, and you'd better keep trying your best too. You might be number one, but I'm hot on your tail. Well, I guess a little friendly rivalry can be healthy. Let's both push each other to do our best, okay? Yes, let's do that. Women. Sorry. Okay, let's have an audition. King? Okay. Let's start in the middle. I really like that skirt. Oba Mitsuho. Events that would damage relationships hurt less. Me. Tokunaga Yuna. Warrior. Penalty to all stats when your group has scandal points. Nakamura Seika. Gold one. Precocious. Gets along better with all the girls. I have a lot of these. Another gold one. Hayasha Kirara. A meme queen. Jesus Christ. Increased success chance of viral marketing campaigns and minor boost to all online content. And Kato Arena. There's no point in getting these, like, sub-60s, is there? I mean, she has pretty high potential here. Drain stamina faster than normal. Okay, now let's hire the one with 90, the one with 92. She's actually kind of cute. I like her ribbon. I don't like that she's a meme queen, to be honest. It feels a little bit too zoomery for me. And Tokunaga Yuna. Let's hire her too. Let's see. Someone who's grown up. Blah, blah. We've read this more than like a dozen times by now. I wanted this year to be the year where I embarked on a grand adventure and finally to put myself in front of an audience, but then I ended up here instead. Is this your attempt at being funny? What the fuck? Wow, so I'm part of Little Abnormalities now? I hope my career as an idol isn't short-lived. Oh, a variety show. Idol Bad Talk? They expect someone pretty. Satomayo, how old are you by now? 15. I'm not sure Oh god, my other choice is sending a 14-year-old or another 14-year-old. What did they mean by this? Okay, Satomayo. Seeing as how you're the oldest here, you can go to Idol Bad Talk. But maybe it's just them having an interview while lying on a bed or something? Surrounded by their plushies, I hope? And not like the actual bad talk. Let's continue the story of the plants, I guess. I looked into purchasing some succulent plants like you requested. It looks like we could place small plants in most rooms for 150,000 yen. Should I go ahead and make the purchase? Yes. Got it. I'll place the order. Wow, that was a very short story segment. We can continue immediately. Hey, I noticed that you brought some plants like I suggested. I noticed that the plants you bought are pretty small. Are you disappointed? Are you disappointed it's that small? A little, I guess. I'm happy that you bought them, but they're not quite what I was expecting. I can get bigger ones, I swear. I just envisioned them looking bigger, you know, like a potted plant that sits in a corner and ends up being over a meter tall. Some of the smaller ones are only a few centimeters tall. It's like the kind of thing you could accidentally knock off your desk. It's my first time actually seeing succulents in person. I had only read about them until now. I never tried going shopping for them or anything. I guess I just didn't have a very good idea of what they'd look like when I asked you. Why is my influence over her so bad? What happened there? But thanks for buying them. I appreciate you taking my suggestion. Why does she not like me? What happened? I can't remember doing her wrong. I can do another election single. Like I don't understand. Shall we do like a quick abnormality or something lobotomy corporation related? An abnormality we didn't have yet. I can only think of Alice right now. Actually, I can't think of anything, to be honest. Did we have the Freischütz yet? Let's just go for the Freischütz. I can't type. The Freischütz. Let's level up something, shall we? Let's do an artsy PV. Shall we go for something completely different? No, let's do the same as we do every time because I want to win. That's it. I want to win. I'm gonna produce 500,000 cities. Yep. And we're gonna... Oh, the election singles. Everyone that was in the election is gonna take part in that. I get it now. Well, we're still pretty cute that way. There's an open slot here. But we are 10. Why is there an open slot? Alright, I can fill that slot. Let's do that. Well, we also continue this story. Finally, the main story, right? Oh my god, a new video titled Phantasm Facade. Bow Down music video is trending in the music section of a number of popular streaming sites. They look pretty cool. I wouldn't mind getting a taste of these foxes. It appears to be the debut video of a new idol group. The song's infectious beats and haunting vocals seem to have propelled the new single to viral success. Interestingly, none of the 3 idols that appear in the group appear to be identified by name. Instead, they are only labeled 2, 3, and 4. Where's 1? Immediately they got me hooked! With cryptic social media accounts to match. Yeah, this is how you do it. Where did this Phantasm Facade group come from? Is it Phantasm Facade or Facade? Jesus, look at how flat she is. Fucking... They're all very... Like, this is like a fucking washboard. God damn it! This is justice! Oh, a new chapter. Chapter 4. I guess I'm up against a new group now, and I'm sure Angela's behind them. Angela and... What's her face? Tanaka Ririna is gonna be a part of them too. Oh wow, look, the background changed. Oh god, look at the amount of events! 22nd, 29th, 5th November, 22nd October. Gee, what's going on? Also I have new music now, I guess. At all times? Just for this chapter or like forever? Okay, we're just gonna change this just to get rid of an additional point. It doesn't, scandal point rather, doesn't change anything. Oh, why can I not level this up? Give me a second. God, the whole fucking color scheme changed too. Level up, here we go. So performance, I do spa treatment and performance promotion. Not sure I like it if it's like constantly this music. The other one was very easy on the ears, I gotta say. Okay, we're gonna read a little bit more story, I guess. Yeah. It's got a lot of like sped up segments in this video, I assume. Also, like, what about the charts actually? Timber B, oh yeah, Timber B was the last single, right? And that, of course, topped the charts. Look forward to that new group now. Seeing how many, like... Yeah, I'm gonna end the month and see how many singles they sell. Huel is looking for a sexy girl to fill a featured role in an upcoming TV show for you. Let's send Horinuchi Hinano. She deserves that. After completely breaking down, I guess. Oh. Still haven't really gotten over the fact that she's like... that she was depressed. Alright, the first one is this. Saya Aya. Or me. Let's go with me. Hey, did you see that new music video with the masked idol group? Yeah, Phantasm Facade is what they're called, right? Uh-huh. I've got to admit, I'm pretty envious of that one girl's dance skills. Are they always called that, or is that like a randomly generated name, I wonder? You're talking about 2, right? What? No, I'm talking about 4. I don't even know which one is 4. How do you tell 3 and 4 apart? They all dress the same. It's easy. At the start of the music video, their numbers appear under them, and there's a close-up shot that shows that their costumes are ruffled slightly differently. You can use that to track who is who between shots. Very, very elaborate. What if those shots were from different days? I don't know, you can't just look at the shape of... Can't you just look at the shape of their hands? It's pretty hard with the masks on. How did that group take off anyway? No one can tell them apart. It's almost like they're completely manufactured. Maybe that's the appeal? You look at the girls in their masks and they could be anybody. Well, anybody that has an amazing dance and singing skills. Who knows if that's even them singing? I bet it would be really easy to dub in someone else's vocals considering that they're all masked. Yeah. Maybe we should start doing that for our promo videos. No, I'm not a fan of like doing the same as other people, to be honest. You attend a Little Abnormalities performance at an outdoor venue. Near the edge of the crowd you spot Aya, who appears to be taking notes on something. Abruptly, she turns you away and makes eye contact. Hey! Hey yourself! We're just here to write a story. Don't worry, I'm not looking for a big scoop or anything like that. I was feeling nostalgic, so I thought I'd come and watch Little Abnormalities perform. After all, covering Little Abnormalities is how I got my start. I know you've already done a lot for me, so I won't ask you for any special scoops or anything. I'm just looking forward to you doing something big. I really hope I don't disappoint. Oh, don't worry about disappointing me. There's always lots of news to cover, and when there is news, I can always find a way to make it. Wow! Journalism moment. I think you should leave the news making to me for now. As I've advanced through the world of journalism, one of the things I've discovered is that the highest paid journalists get to choose the stories they cover. That's a big part of how to tell an attention-grabbing story. You start with an interesting conclusion, and then go looking for compelling evidence to support it. It's kind of like the scientific method, but in reverse. Back in the olden days, I used to chase the facts and see where they led me. But the public wants more than just facts. They want stories. They want the kind of stories that can compete with television, movies, and novels. It's rare that the universe just dumps an amazing story like that into your lap. So I've moved past the days of trying to come up with a hot scoop every week. These days I'm going long form. These days I'm always working on a story. And now that I think about it, there might be a way for you to help me with this. After all, if the facts don't fit the narrative I'm trying to tell, maybe I can get you to bring the facts I desire into reality. You know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, I'm afraid I am. For example, right now I'm working on a story about how we're poised for a real hip-hop revival. It feels like manipulation, to be honest. I've already talked to a number of big musicians who have talked to me on the record about hip-hop music, and I think the story is coming together quite nicely. It's just one problem. In order for me to tell a story about hip-hop taking off again, actually has to be a resurgence of it. Or at least an event that I can spin as the start of a resurgence. I've got enough that a big hit hip-hop single from a subject that could interview in depth would really help draw all of this together. I guess what I'm saying is, if you were to top the charts with a hip-hop single, and then availed your idols for an interview, it would be a big help to me. And it would certainly make me predisposed to cover Little Abnormalities again in a very positive light. I'm talking about the kind of positivity that moves hearts and minds. So, I'm not saying you have to make that your goal, but it would definitely make me happy. And hey, I'm always working on a story. Give me a call if you'd like to know what my next big story is. You might get to be a part of it. Top the charts with a hip-hop single. Well, I guess it's possible. We are like very far apart, but like not very far ahead, rather. But I don't know about like the Facade girls, the Phantom Facades, right? That's the name. So we're gonna take a look at how good they are actually. A little bit afraid now of having a goal of topping the charts again, even though I did it quite easily these past few songs, but that was before their emergence. Boom, boom, boom. Very thick bass. That's the song. I'm looking forward to the charts, really. Seeing them in first place, most likely. I like that part of the song. We're gonna read these story segments next time, okay? I just want to see their placement in the charts there. Oh, 31st of October. Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy Halloween. Let's do the marketing so we can release this next time. Phantasm Facade. Holy fuck my ass! $965,000? How the fuck am I gonna top the charts again? Father issues are nothing compared to them. Well, father issues are catching up, to be honest, but imagine being 10th place with 2,337. And then first place is nearly 1 million. Jesus Christ, I might need a drink.